We love hip hop.
Okay. We back at it, man. Jeez, I don't even want to fade out the tune. Holy. We back at it. This is your boy Friday Ricky Dread here with another interview for your head top. Before I get into this, big salute to the sponsors. Diamond Club. That's the sign that you see over there in the background. Oh, actually, I got all over the place. It's like even on the ground and stuff. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Diamond Club _Canada, or you can find them on the 7 Days of Weed website. Also, big salute to Steaming Hot Grabber. Okay, they got peanut butter grabber. They got all different types of flavor, that red herring, everything. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Steaming Hot Grabber. They will handle your order. But I'm super, super happy to get this conversation. I will call it a part 2 because we had you on the platform before. Absolutely. But I never had a chance to chop it up with you myself. And you know, anytime I get to talk to the Wassas, to the Blue Feather movement, there's always more people that you get to introduce to the table. Absolutely. So with no further ado, we have the return of BFR Bundog in the motherfucking building.
You know what it is. Right here, you know I always got to come to support.
Oh, salute. Thank you for coming through, fam. And y'all don't need the headphones anymore and stuff. It's a little bit hot over here. And big salute to Utopia Studios where we're recording this. You know what I'm saying? B3 holding me down over here. Where you coming from, fam? Like, you've been a world traveler. Every time I look on your Instagram, man, them are popping up in a different country.
For sure.
Give me
before I got to get to that, we got to introduce the young boys.
Yes, please. So we got here on the couch here. Talk to me. I know who you are, but introduce yourself to the audience.
Baby2.
Jeez, hold on. Let me put your horn on that.
You know that. The hardest song.
And you, sir, over here on the end.
My name's Keyzie.
Okay. One more air horn.
They're like a duo, you know what I'm saying? They should make. They came together. They be making music together. And like that. They're hard together. You know what I'm saying? Real. No rap cap.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
That's the next generation, basically.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know how it is.
Yeah, man. Well, listen, fam. I want to get into a lot of different things, as well as, you know, talk about the next generation and chop it up more than just on an interview vibe. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. Past few countries that you've traveled, let's say in the last 5 to 6 months.
Recently, I went to London. I did the release party with Gigs. He was over there. Popcorn. Shout out Unruly.
Yeah.
Was over there with West Side Guns. Shout out them niggas from across the bridge right there. Who else was over there? A couple other elite members. From Get Out.
Okay. The dude who made the movie. Yeah. I forget his name, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like I think it's not Damson. The next guy is Damson. That's the Franklin guy. But it's like I don't know. But yeah, that was there. A lot of people are there. I'm probably forgetting. You know, like Suspect was there. Just a lot of artists are there. Nice vibe, you know, like I was saying.
Yeah.
Just like industry. And then after that, I flew out to Ibiza. Went to Ibiza for
I seen those pics. Yeah.
Ibiza was lit, you know. Doing some more like, you know, techno vibes. You know, kind of water type shit, even though I don't do it, but that's kind of the atmosphere over there. You know, you seen YG going crazy off the mall over there.
Yo, fam, I seen him there with like 3 girls.
Yeah, he was killing it over there. He was taking them all in. He was just having a blast. So we came from Ibiza. Before that, I did Jamaica. I was in Jamaica.
Wow.
I did Jamaica. My homie had a party. I think it was like Galfest or something in Linstead. Or no, Spanish Town. I don't know. One of those places. Before that, went to Barbados. What's that place in Barbados? Oystons.
Okay.
So I went to Oystons. It was lit.
Let me put this mic in front of you a bit more. Sorry.
It was lit, you know? I did the Oystons. That was lit. Before that...
So wait a minute. We're on country 3 now. Holy shit. So we're on country 3. You're in Barbados now.
Yeah, I just came back from Barbados. Cause my girl's from Barbados, right?
Okay.
So
Salute to all of my Bajans.
So I was out there. I was at a resort in over there, and before that, where was I? I think that's when we did the Europe run. When we went to Paris, Barcelona, Poland, Italy. Where else did we go? I think I'm missing somewhere. Oh, Marbella.
Wow.
So we did Marbella. So we did yeah.
So the passport is just stamped up right now, fam.
Up. Yeah, for sure. Oh, before that, I forgot to tell you, but in between Jamaica and Barbados, I went to Dominican.
Okay.
I went to Dominican for Giggs's, I think it was his birthday. Yeah, Giggs was my dog, you know. At the end of the day, you know, we established a relationship with him and Press on the Drake tour.
Yeah.
And then, and that's what happened, you know.
Fam, you know what's hitting me?
That was crazy.
Like, you're naming all these different places. But when I first tapped into like the Bundog movement, like we're already tapped into Pressa, right? Pressa's the guy. But when you first came home, the big deal was you going to Dubai, that one trip. Since then, you just named off like 10 countries, fam. Like, how did that feel, bro?
No, you know what it was, fam? The whole time I was doing jail time, I used to look at like National Geographic, those magazines, and you just see people traveling. You see nice pictures of like Greece, you know?
Yeah.
You see water, you see crazy shit. And then it's just crazy because while you're in there, you want to do all the things you didn't think about doing or imagine doing.
Yeah.
So I'm just one of those niggas. I'm not going to come home and then forget what I was thinking about in jail.
Stuck to the plan.
So all the stuff I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Wanted to go legit, wanted to make legit money, wanted to stay out the life, whatever the case may be. And I just wanted to travel. That was one of my big things while I was determined, and I manifested that. So any opportunity I get to go to any country, I'm going to go. And all I need is a reason to go there. Like the other day, I was about to go to the Philippines, where I'm from. Okay. That's up that I didn't go there yet.
Yeah.
But I'm supposed to go to the Philippines, but I was trying to go there for the Olympics. The Canadian. I have a couple people that I know that play on the team, like Nikhil and Trey Bell Haynes. My homie, his brother is Dort. He plays with Shy on OKC. So we're just gonna go out there, support them. So it's good that they made the tournament and now they're in the Olympics for 2024.
Dope.
So now that gives me a reason to go to the Olympics. So 100% I'm going to the Olympics.
Yeah. Nah, fam, that's beautiful that you're seeing the world, bro.
So I still have to go to Asia. So I have to do an Asia run. I have to go Thailand, Bali, and all these places, Philippines, Japan, China. Then I still have to go Africa. I want to go to Cape Town, Johannesburg, Ethiopia, Ghana. I was supposed to go Ghana last year, but right after Dubai, but I caught COVID. So I just ended up going home. That's the only reason why I never been to Ghana.
Wow.
And I want to go to Nigeria. I have a lot of friends in Nigeria. So I have a lot of places that I have people. I don't have anybody in Japan. So I think I'm just going to go to Japan on my own. Just book an Airbnb, go out there. Because it looks lit enough where you don't even need people. Yeah. You just go out there. And then China, I just want to go there, you know, just to do like e-commerce and like that. Like just try to find a couple of products that I can bring back and sell, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. That's
what I want to do. I f with it, bro. And one thing I was playing in the song I was playing in the intro, Hollows, right? With your brother Pressa. Okay. I remember I did I seen a picture that because it was a picture of you and Pressa, like a cartoon picture, and people were starting to say rumors, collabo album. Has that ever are we closer to that? Because that tune was hard, fam. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like y'all didn't just record that one. Can we get like a collabo album, you and Pressa, anytime in the future?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, for sure. We're getting the collab YG, me and YG Rush Hour, Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, and then I forgot what we were gonna call Pressa. Me and Pressa, I don't know, like clone. I don't know. Was it something about clones or Seeds of Prestige? I think the Seeds of Prestige because that's my dad's name. I remember Press has a album called Prestige.
It's true.
So I think we're gonna name like the documentary Seeds of Prestige or maybe it was the mixtape or the album name or whatever. But you know what it is? We just got to get in the studio a little more and just go bang on 20, 30 songs and then pick the best 12, you know?
Yeah.
Put it together, yeah.
So you're telling me Hollows is the only one y'all got together right now?
Oh, no. I have a couple with him. I have probably like 4 or 5 with him. But obviously, how I see it, if I want to make like a good mixtape or a good EP or a good album, you always want to make more. You don't want to just make 12 songs. Say your EP 7 songs. I don't want to just make 7 songs. But I know I'm going to do an EP. I'm going to do like 18 so I could filter out the ones. Not every song you make is a hit. So I know if I make 30 songs with him, we're going to get 12 solid. If I make 18, that's the ratio, you know? Or maybe, let's say even 50 if you want it. That's how I look at my projects or any project I want to do. I can't just have 20 songs and say I'm going to make a project. You know, you get what I'm saying? I can't have 15 songs and say I'm making a 12-track project because I feel like, you know, you're not giving them your all and you're not going to give them everything. So
you got to pick from the best.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to. And like, imagine just putting out 12 songs. That's crazy.
Yeah. And even like staying on music, right? Because you got two up and coming artists in the building with us here, right? Now, starting with you, Baby2. Okay, I seen your video that you had the other day. You had Chinese Kitty in the music video. Tell me about that. How that even came to par, and yeah, let's get to know both of y'all a little bit more, man.
To be so real, I just I was already shooting a video that day because I already knew like there's a fat barbecue and all going on in the hood, whatever. So I just said, yo, call my cameraman, whatever. And I went there and I shot the video, but I was waiting for like it to be more like, you know, packed up, more members pop out, boom. So then after I just went on my own dolo thing, I shot a video and then he was just getting his own B-roll of like them in the video. And I didn't even know he was doing all that. So yeah, I didn't even want her in the video, but she just ended up in the video. Like, don't give a or being in my video.
Yo, listen, fam, it's a bonus. It's a bonus. And you on the end, Sir Keyzie, you know what I'm saying? How long have you been putting out music? I feel like I've only started seeing maybe over the last 2 years.
Yeah. I just drop music here and there. You know, I'm not like, I take it serious sometimes, and then, you know, sometimes I just say like, fuck, it's whatever, you know? I just do it for like fun, you know, just to get a little thrill, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And who y'all fucking with when it comes to like what you're listening to outside of your own music and you're outside of your own crew, like American shit?
I'm not gonna lie, fam. I only listen to the Mandem, fam. If you hear me, I'll be listening to the Mandem all day. Like obviously, I listen to like other rappers.
I listen to
not as much as the Mandem.
The bomb the Mandem out there.
Yeah, so like when you guys and I'm gonna bring the conversation around in a second, but when you guys started getting into music, was it the Mandem who inspired y'all, or was it like you're listening to like
this
Lil
guy
Baby?
Made me start rapping. Just like before I was rapping, I just used to go with the man to the studio all day, and like, you know, and I used to just give mans like a 1-2 bars like in the booth and shit. So this guy just told me one day like, yo, why don't you just rap like when you're in the studio, like, you know, just said hop on this track, and I just hopped on it. It wasn't even hard, like it wasn't even super dirty. Like if I was to play that track would be so shit. Like,
listen to him, fam. He always says this about his music. Well, he's hard, fam, but he always tries to say like, yeah, it's not even that hard, but he's hard.
I don't really personally, I just feel like I'm not as hard as people make it seem, like, you know. That's why I don't take it serious, because I don't want to take it serious and then I get let down, and then like, so that's why I don't really care about the music thing. But everyone tells me rap, like, you know,
bro, you catch one, you'll be having a whole different attitude, bro. You'll be like, yo, that song got me where and where and where? Damn. Let me do about 100 more. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. And with you, Bundog, right? As OG out there in this up top movement, and that's the whole Jane and Finch area, right? I want to ask you a question about myself. Okay, quick, fast. I kind of pissed off the fucking internet the other day, bro. And maybe you're the guy to talk to maybe find a way that like I can get back on the good side of, because you're here with me and we're cool, but not everybody's cool with me from y'all side anymore, bro.
Oh yeah,
because the Adin Ross thing, bro. Big salute to the sponsors, Diamond Club, with delivery all over the GTA and now all across Canada. They got the best selection of flour, edibles, and pens, and all types of goodies that you need. You can find them on their Instagram page, DiamondClub_Canada, or you can find them on the 7 Days of Weed app, as well as the Leafy Things app. Let them know that you heard about them through the We Love Hip Hop Network, and they may give you a discount. Big salute to Diamond Club. Cheer!
Say what? What happened with that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So
I don't even actually know. I didn't want to hear about this. I didn't want to hear about that.
I thought mans were tapped in.
Nah.
No.
I just remembered.
Okay. I'll leave it alone, fam, because I just want to make sure that like the man know I f with them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I heard Adin Ross didn't come to the show, the Drake show, because of the man.
That's what I'm hearing, right? I don't know. I can't confirm that, right? But people were pissed off because of the conversation I was having with him, right? But I just want to like let you know, right? There was no disrespect to any of the man them in your crew. You know what I'm saying?
Especially, there can't be no disrespect, fam.
No, fam. Like, as a Toronto elder statesman who wants to see this whole scene bubble, any disrespect that comes towards the man them, I take it upon myself. I take it personally too. You know what I'm saying? So if I got in the middle of it and it made it kind of like weird, so I apologize.
What do you think about the Adin Ross situation? Like, what do you think he was doing? Do you think he was disrespectful, or what do you think, in your opinion?
I feel he was disrespectful.
So why didn't you say nothing in the moment?
That's the thing. I checked him on it. The reason that whole thing happened, right, is because he saw the video of me going crazy, like, yo, why are you even doing this? This is disrespectful, And then he got me on the stream because I guess he felt threatened because we were going kind of wild, especially me and Dusty. We got another podcast going and we went off. So he wanted to get me on the stream to try to be like, yo, you guys chill. But what I should have done is got everybody on the stream so he could apologize to the people who he actually offended.
Yeah, so whenever he's ready, we'll go check Robin. Tell him to come check Robin. And we go make it happen in person.
Bro, we need fat Ricks, bro. Like, you better up some fat Ricks. It's not blessed.
I heard he has a condo or a penthouse in Toronto.
Well, he was saying, I come here, fam. Like, I love Toronto. So it's like, yeah.
So there's always going to be, some people that feel the way, and then there's probably certain people that don't feel the way. But if he wants to fucking make amends, then you make amends with the person with the issue. That's how men deal with it, right? That's how you always deal with it. Yeah. You go make amends. You don't just apologize. He could reach out. He's a celebrity. He's a fucking star. He could probably make it happen. Yeah. And who knows what could happen, right? But at the end of the day, I believe, he needs to go see Robin. Yeah. Face to face.
Yeah. No, fam, I agree. And like, I'll just say once again, I meant no harm in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
Also,
I didn't even know you spoke on it. I really
no, fam. I got all wrapped up in the middle of it. It got messy for a second. I was like, oh, what the hell did I do, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, back to what I was saying with these guys' videos and like him shooting that video on the same day we're shooting a video. So it's kind of hard. And I told him, man, who cares, bro? Just shoot, because, bro, we have so many artists from our neighborhood. And you don't get a gathering all the time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't get a gathering all the time. Probably 2, 3, 4 times a year. On that gathering, everyone wants to shoot a video that day. Everyone wants to show what's going on. Last year, Killers Hang With Killers was shot together.
Yeah,
same with the song you just played.
Hollows.
Me and Press, Hollows. Yeah. If you really take it in, there's scenes in Hollows and there's scenes in Killers Hang With Killers, and niggas is even wearing the same outfits. Because it's the same. But see, you didn't pre that.
Yeah.
But niggas are making it seem like we can't do it. Just like how you probably didn't even know that the Chinese kitty, because you're asking him how she got in the video, not even knowing that's the same day she shot my video with her in top 5.
Yeah, that's
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't even know niggas are wearing the same. The other day, I just shot a video and Talib shot a video the same day. But it'd be like that. And you'll have
I
like,
shot a video that day too.
see, you'll have 4 or 5 cameramans outside the same day because you don't know. We just know, yo, today.
No one can tell the man of nothing. What the fuck? We're fucking just, you guys want videos, right? We're gonna shoot it when it's litty. Everyone's gonna have a dirty vids.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be the same exact shit. We're not gonna get the same scene, same place.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll just have all the same members.
And even if we have
it doesn't matter. What does it mean? Like, we're still getting content out there.
And I told them we could shoot 4 or 5 videos today. It doesn't matter. Like, song is a song. Show them what's going on. And like for me, with my music videos, I like more B-roll. I like to show people what the f going on. I don't like performance scenes. I like to show you, oh, look, this is the lifestyle. This is how we're living. This is what's going on. I just like to see the real shit. I don't really like me just rapping in front of a camera.
Yeah,
Like, this is like whack to me. Like this, because when I watch videos, I don't want to see the artist. I know what the fucking artist looks like. I don't care what he's wearing. You know?
Yeah.
I want to see what the f going on behind him, what's going on around him, all the lifestyle, because that's what we're drawn to, you know?
No, that's real talk. And you know, one thing with your bro, he and I'm gonna ask him this also the next time I have an interview with him, but he recently re-signed with Sony, right? And you're, as a, you know, free game business guy behind the scenes, right? Can you take us a little bit through that process of a re-signing? Because there's one thing, people see people getting signed for the first time, but like, I know there's a lot that comes into re-signing that's different than signing for the first time.
Yeah, but see, re-signing, that means you did a good job. If they don't want you to re-sign, that means you didn't do a good job. It's me investing into you. And I always give you guys the analogies of the streets because that's where I come from.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of my fans come from and a lot of supporters. So if I don't break it down in that term, then my fans won't get it. They won't understand it. And I try to simplify it. But it's just like me selling work. I'm going to give you a brick. If you don't come back with my money, why am I giving you a next brick?
Yeah.
But if you come back with my money fast enough, I might give you 2. So those guys are the guys that are selling the work. You get what I'm saying? They're the ones investing in you. Yeah. It's their money they got to put up. So they invest the money. They give you the money. You buy, you know, like I don't tell you how to move the work. You have to move the work. Yeah. It's just a label. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they're providing the money.
Yeah. All they're doing is, that's why it's called an advance. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So you got to think about it like that. It's advance because they're giving you your money before you bring in money. So they're just giving you the money before you make it. That's why it's called advance. I'm giving you your money in advance. Yeah. But they're taking the risk because I could give you money in advance. I could give you a brick in advance and you run off or you don't come back with the money. And if a guy runs off or he takes too long to bring back the money, do you give him the next brick?
Nah. Now you're looking for him.
So that's why artists get dropped from labels. Yeah. Because they give you the advance and you don't know what to do with the advance. You probably buy some jewelry, you buy some cars, you buy this, you with some girls, get some Airbnbs, the money's done. When the money is really supposed to go, you know, you have a marketing budget. Yep. And then you have your advance. But your marketing budget, you know, you come with videos and some people spend their marketing budget same time, you know? So if you're not telling the label, yo, I need you to buy this, I need 50K for this video. I need this much money for studio. I need this, that. And you just blow all their money. How are you going to make any money back? Yeah. If you just blew it. So it's just like the now. Imagine it takes your brick, sells it, takes all the money, starts going in the club, popping bottles, buying clothes, doing all types of shit with your money. Yeah. How is he going to pay you? Yeah. You just f***ed up your whole brick. Yeah. And that's what happens in the streets. And the same thing happens in the industry. And that's why you see niggas fall off. Not everyone's fortunate to get a hit. Yeah. When you get that hit, it's like when you get that bando that's running. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's going. Not everyone gets that bando. Yeah. You got to work it. And you got to be disciplined. Because, you know, it's just, you know, the profit. There's gross and there's net. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then here comes the plug with the re-up.
Yeah. So you think the gross is your net. Niggas is out here spending their gross like it's net. You can't do that. Because guess what? Your net is far far, far, far lower income than your fucking gross.
Yeah.
You could fucking make fucking 100K gross on your project, but you only make 20 bands.
Yeah.
Because your deal is structured 20%.
Yeah.
So you made 100 bands, but you only made you grossed 100 bands, but your cut's only 20.
Yeah. But you're spending into the 80.
You're spending into the 80. No, because they gave you the 100.
Yeah. And
now guess what? Now you gross back the 100, and now only 20 bands comes off your 100.
Yeah.
So now you have to gross 500 just to pay back the 100.
Yeah.
So it's a fucked up game. That's why I just kind of stay independent. I just want to be independent. I told my brother stay independent, but at the end of the day, we went that way because a machine, and we wanted a machine, and we took our risk. We took our gamble. It was a good risk, because Sony did help. And they did what they had to do, but at the end of the day, if we were doing those numbers that we did with Sony independent, I know we would have netted way more than we netted with Sony. And that's just fact. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, let's go back to the streets. If I front you work, I'm going to charge you more than if you come with your cash.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just have to be able to invest in yourself and take the risk on yourself. Because if the label's taking a risk on you, it means something,
Yeah.
Because you think I just don't care about my money? You think I just want to give you 100 bands, mills, this, that?
Yeah.
I'm taking a risk on you because I see potential.
No,
so if someone sees potential in you, you should see potential in yourself.
Yeah, yeah. No, they wouldn't be going back to do a re-up if they didn't see that they can make their money back.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's real talk right there, fam. Speaking of like money getting like messed up or like relationships, right? And I'm gonna get Mixy for a quick second and then we're gonna get off of it. Okay. There was a thing that was happening with drama.
Utopia. An imagined place or state of things in which everything is perfect. But here at our Utopia, nothing is beyond your imagination. We offer an enhanced recording experience located in Eastern Toronto. With professional quality recording, mixing, and mastering, we believe that every artist deserves an experience nothing short of Utopia. To experience your own state of Utopia, visit utopiarecords.ca to lock in your time today.
All right. And I know that y'all have a relationship like with drama from time now. Did that affect the relationship like in any way
No, our relationship's our relationship. Well, you have to understand what drama and why Pressa is close to drama. What people don't know is Little Uzi gave Pressa a couple features.
Yeah. But 420 in London.
And some that didn't come out. But shout out to Drama and Lake Show for clearing that record. Because as you know, like if you're in the industry, artists make songs with everyone and they make songs. But not every song gets released because when it comes down to the paperwork and the contracts, it doesn't get cleared. It has to go through management. It has to go through people. Yeah, just because me and you are friends, it has to go to the big dogs at the labels and they have to see it makes sense.
Yeah.
And if they don't sign off, then you're not even allowed to put out that song.
Yeah.
So they gave us the blessing to put out that song. So we're always going to be in depth with them because like, come on, that song fed our families because that was an independent record.
Yeah.
So imagine we have an independent Uzi record. Like I said, that's like us having attachments independent. That shit did over 20 million streams. It went gold. And if you're in the game and you know how much money you make off of streams, off a million streams, then we made a pretty penny off of that one record.
Yeah. That's a hit song.
It's a hit song. So how could I just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's so I'm glad.
I wouldn't just ruin our relationships over anything like that,
No, fam.
You can't do that.
I'm glad that you cleared that up too, fam, because like I felt like that was some of the stuff that the audience was kind of wondering too. Like, is that relationship severed or is it still all good? You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad you cleared that up.
Yeah.
Somebody else over there who spoke highly of you Tony Yayo. Okay.
Who's like Bundog. I don't know if you know Bundog, Pressa brother.
Oh, I know Pressa.
Yo, listen, his brother, I don't care what weather. I seen him in Texas. He had a ski mask on. Wintertime, ski mask on. Summertime, springtime,
Ski mask.
Shout out to Bundog. He always got the ski mask on the whole Wassas game. I ran into them crazy dudes out there. So you got dudes like that. Then you got the natives.
That shit went like, I guess Toronto viral. Like it was going around. It was making its rounds. His Vlad TV interview where he was like, Toronto, they get it in. Like you, Bundog. Like I was like, yo, fam. And then I started seeing the tour and everything like that. Tell me about that G Unit relationship and like how that came to be.
G Units are just real niggas. You have to look at it. 50 is like Press. So that's why he's attached, or that's why what he sees in Press. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like me seeing another Bundog on the come up. 50 went through all the shit that we went through. The tours getting canceled, the shows getting canceled, him fighting with Terror Squad, fighting with G Unit. Like he's a gangster rapper.
Yeah.
So coming up, what do you think he had to go through? And the first time I ever heard of, well, Hip Hop Police was what, 50. They had G Unit to run around, you know. Tony Yayo tells me stories about them going to shows and they have to, you know, they have to be protected and shit like that. And they have to go in there and they have to hold their own grounds because they have real beef. That's the same shit Press is going through. So when those guys see us, they see themselves. So they're drawn to the man. They're real gangsters, real street niggas. They know what we come from. They know what we're going through. They know how the industry looks at us because they're once in that position. Just trying to get on tours and shit, you know? So when we called out, that was not nothing to do with no label. That's us calling out.
That's just relationships.
That's relationships, building relationships. And how the 50 Cent relationship was built. And I'm going to tell you, it was through Charlie B. Cena used to always try to get us in with a guy named Renee over there. And I always wanted to get close to 50 because that's one of my favorite CEOs, you know? Him, there's QCP, there's Baby, there's Jay-Z, you know, the gangsters that actually came out the trench and that are now CEOs and billionaires like Dr. Dre and certain people like that. But 50 is always my favorite because there's no filter, you know? Can't be canceled. And if I want to be like that, I'll just be like that. Like other people, they, you know, they're just trying to maintain that corporate image, that CEO image. He's doing so much corporate shit, but still go on Instagram and fucking roast someone. And just speak his mind. And just say like, you're a bitch, you're goofy. Like you see? Sometimes people just want to be themselves. Like,
unfiltered, like we were talking about.
Unfiltered. You just got to be unfiltered. Like that's how I want it. Why wouldn't I want to be unfiltered? Why do I have to come online and change and maintain an image? Because it's just like, it's uncomfortable to try to not be yourself. You want to be comfortable. When you're out here acting, it's very uncomfortable.
You got to keep that up.
You got to keep that up. It's uncomfortable. So yeah. But anyways, so you know those guys come to Toronto. We showed them love. He was on the tour with Peter Jackson. Oh no, but I was telling you how it happened, right? So basically, how it went down was Charlie B said, "Do you want to open up for 50 in Boston?" To Press. Said they're paying us like $5,000, $3,500. I told Press, I'll do it for free. Until this day, if they ask me again, I'd still do it for free.
You're right.
Press was a little hesitant. So this is like a no-brainer.
The
whole reason why we're going there is to go tap into 50. This is as close as we're going to get to him. Let's do what we need to do. And make sure you do what you need to do. So Press killed it. He went over there. And I don't know. Like I guess he just went backstage. And from he went backstage, locked in with 50. 50 brought him to like New York, said, yo, link up back in New York because we're with Star, his manager Star. And then Yayo. And then Triggs is who Press with from over there. He's from Queens. And I know him and Press be locked in. And I just have relationships with these guys because, yo, the thing is, when Press meets people, it's just like Tusi. I never met him before, but I know him. A lot of these guys I never even seen in person. But when Press is around them, he always puts me on the phone with them, or I talk, and then we exchange numbers, or we follow people on the gram, and then I just support their shit. They support my We just, you know,
you build a connection. Yeah.
build a connection. So basically, we went back to New York. So Press goes to New York, and then they're in the club, and he just embraces the little nigga again. He said, yo, I got Canada in the building. Spin Kick, that's Star's brother, plays Canada Goose in New York and shit like that. And that's pretty much it. And then it was just established like that, and I'm just there. And sometimes, you know, like I'd be like really like right there. Like I don't have to be there physically, but I'm always right there. Like, so I know what the fuck's going on. I have other people in the camp just telling me, informing me what's going on. They're sending me videos. Sometimes I'm live with them for the concert. Like when I was on parole, I was at like every concert. My mom used to go on live and just be on the concert with me and shit like that. And that's how I just try to stay in tapped in, you know.
No,
So
that's dope, fam, and that's the dope connection to have.
Yeah. So from we did that now, so we linked like that, and then Tony Yayo came for Peter Jackson, and I showed him what's going on out here. He knows Toronto, but one thing about Tony, he's tapped in. He watches our YouTube. He knows what the fuck's going on. So then when he came to Toronto and seen what's going on even more, he's like, yeah, I fuck with these things. And then after that's when we made a call. We tried to get on the 50 tour, and they said, yeah, we'll put you on the Canada, like, and we're like, all right, cool. And that was a good that's history, because this might be his final tour. They said final
tour.
Yeah. They said final lap.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing, you know. You gotta thank God, and you know, thank real niggas for being there. And you know what's so crazy? I think they even try to not even make us perform, you know.
Really?
The first one in Toronto. I heard some like backstage talks like, oh, we can't have Press perform or something. And 50 said, let the nigga go. Let the nigga rock. Real nigga, because he knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Another bitch ass in the industry been so scared. Oh, Live Nation, I'm scared. But he has the tightest security I ever seen. Them niggas gave us 10 tickets. I never got 10 tickets in my life.
Crazy.
10 tickets, bro. For my whole squad in Toronto. I went to Rolling Loud deeper than that. But you have to respect it, because at the end of the day, it's where he comes from. He knows that when you bring the whole hood out, bullshit happens.
Yeah.
You know? And I try to show my niggas, it's a business, bro. You gotta stay fucking thing.
And you know, still to move the conversation around a little bit, right? With you guys seeing all of these different things that are going on, right? With Press, Bundog, YG, all these different moves that like the Mandem are making. Does that inspire y'all? Does that keep y'all like looking to get more? And you know, give me some of the experience that y'all have been able to witness in person too.
Bro, I've been to bear shows. I went to almost every show that's in the city. Like every artist I went to like Baby2 I went to Central C in Montreal. I went to fucking Post Malone. I went bare places. I went to bare shows still. I was with 2C. Bare shows. It's just like, you know, but it's just after, like when I see it like that, it's like, yo, one day I could see myself doing something like that, but it's like, fuck, right now, you just have to go on easy and just take it, you know? But yeah, for sure, when I see the man I'm doing bare, like traveling and all that shit, so like, yo, I need to be on that. Like, I need to go travel, like, you know? I'm everywhere in the city, like I'll be everywhere the man I'm in the city, but it's just like, once everyone leaves the city, it's like, man, you know?
You gotta get both of y'all gotta get to that level where it's like they're inviting both of y'all out to go to these events. You know what I'm saying? And the Mandem are part of y'all entourage too. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, from all of the stuff that's been happening, right? What's one piece of game that y'all have been able to like pick up from this, or like what's something that y'all learned from watching the Mandem do their getting success?
Bro, just stay focused. You have to be on the grind all day. You can't like be on the grind one day and then the next day you're not on your grind. Like you have to be on the grind all day. Like, that's what I see the man doing. Like all the crows get it in every day. Like no matter what it is, like, you know.
Yeah.
Not about, you can't just be sitting down like not doing nothing. You have to have rigs. Like this lifestyle fucking costs fat rigs. Like when you go to the club The bill is like fucking 8 bands, 10 bands, 13 bands. This is one night, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Cody? That's just the club. Now imagine you're going to restaurants. 3 band bills. Black trucks. 6 bills for the night. Or a band for the night, depending on how long you had it. You know what I mean? Beer shit. It's not cheap, Cody.
Yeah.
You spend fat ricks. And then your outfit, oh my God, we spent pair ricks on drip like all day. Oh my, I just came like, you know.
You just late today.
I mean, no, I was outside in the hood. Yeah, you know, you were just chilling in the hood.
Just chilling in the hood.
That's how it is. I'm telling you, the man spent bare dollars on drip. And lifestyle costs, you have to grind for that. You can't just wake up one day and think you're just going to be the guy. Like, the man was showing me, you have to get it in. You have to get the ricks. No one's going to give you. You don't just get shit. Like, you know what I mean? You have to go for that.
You got to work for that. Because, listen, fam. Okay, well, besides them, right? I would say even like just people, like, I know with us doing the podcast and stuff like that, over the years, especially in the beginning, people started to like recognize me on road. Was kind of like uncomfortable for me at first.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like when people recognize me and shit or say they know me, I'll be like, I'm not even that person. Like,
from where? Where you know me from?
Even today, somebody said like this guy went up to someone. He's like, yo, you know who Baby2 is? Like there's like a group of people. He's went up to them. He's like, yo, you guys know who Baby2 is?
And I told him, I'm like, yo, watch, fam. They're gonna know who you are. He's like, nah, fam.
And then
I said it.
And then one of them is like, yo, yeah, I do know. No, he goes up to them. He's like, yo, do you know who this guy is? I have my face down. I have my mask down. So the person's like, oh, yo, that's your Baby2, right? And I was like, nah, not even Baby2. But it happens all day. Like people know me or just come to me and say, yo, you're hard. Or yo, da.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? I'm not used to that. Like, I'm not used to people just coming up to me saying random shit.
Listen, fam, it's a process, you know what I'm saying? It's something that I'm not used to yet, and I'm like 7 years in or whatever doing this podcasting thing. But you get more used to it, you know what I'm saying? Like people are gonna be like, yo, let me get a picture, all that, bro.
Nah, I'm not on the picture level yet. I think I probably took like 3 pictures.
Oh, fam, that's pretty good so far, fam. Like you're still starting.
They're all like in the hood at barbecues and that's not like, you know, I'm not on the picture level. People will say like they know me, like 1-2 people, not bare people, but like 1-2 people come to me and say, yo, I know who you are and
Listen, I want by this time 2024, bare pictures of Baby2 and Keyzie. You know what I'm saying? Different fans like, yo, I met him. I was in the mall and I got to meet him, fam. Like them kind of smiles next to you. I'm waiting for those.
They see us in the mall all day. No cap. They see us in the mall all day. Like if you ask people where they see me, they probably see me and Keyzie in the mall. Me and this guy, we just do bare roads. Like
getting the drips.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Going out to eat, we do bare shit.
Yeah,
we do bare shit. Just live life. We go outside all day in the city.
I just don't. I'm not really like to talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really like. I don't even want that right now.
Yeah, we're feasting over here, fam. You know what I'm saying? Over at the Utopia Studios, Utopia Record Studios, man. Yeah, man. Listen, and
quick break. I have to eat.
Yeah, no. Once we're done this, I'll get my.
I'm the itis though right now.
Well, I only got a few more questions for you, Bundog, as well, right?
Good. Yo, we could go all day, whatever you want.
But
content, whatever, you know how it goes. I'm here, I ain't doing shit.
I always want to know this with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You keep clean.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bare mans around you smoke bare weed.
Yeah.
Right? I never really see you drinking on camera and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a thing that you always been on? Or like, have you been like, you know what, let me just stop doing things over the years?
No, I just don't drink or smoke.
The man doesn't have lips or a nose, man. What do you guys think? Why do you think he has on the mask all day? Man has no face, girl.
Yeah, I don't drink or smoke. I swear to God.
I never drank or smoked?
Yeah. Back in the days when I was younger and shit.
Yeah.
I quit. I've been clean from like, I stopped drinking in probably 2011.
Okay.
So that's 12 years. And I stopped smoking in about 2013. So 10 years, been clean. I just, first I went to jail in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't drink. There's nothing in there. I wasn't going to drink brew.
Yeah, no jail brew for you.
Yeah, no. I can't see fruits out here fermenting and think of it. It smells like It smells disgusting.
If
and then
you
you
know,
want
you
me
know.
to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know that you have to fucking watch the fucking spoiled fruits ferment and turn to all types of shit. Then they start just taking the liquid out and they want me to drink that. I know the man I'm drinking with. I'm just not drinking it. So
Yeah.
I didn't drink it for all those years I've been in jail. But yo, when I got to the pen, there was something called moonshine. And I would have drank that. It looks just like vodka.
Yeah.
White. However they do it, I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
That I would drink, but by then I got to the pen. I was already, I was on Islam, the path, and that's just pretty much it. And I just stopped drinking.
Well, listen, fam, I feel like it's to each their own, because I smoke and people drink and stuff like that, but like you're one of the people that people look to for a lot of game, and I feel like you always have a clear head, so that's a good look, fam.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm fair, and then people understand like how do you get tempted or you don't get tempted and shit. Like, there's a part in the brain where it just works like that. You don't get those temptations anymore after you fight it so much. It just doesn't come back. So you fight it, and then it never comes back.
Yeah.
And then, so that never comes to my mind. And I'm at that level,
Listen, fam, you're talking to somebody who hasn't drank since 2010.
That's what I'm saying. So when's the last time did you ever have the urge of drinking?
2010.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't even come up.
Yeah.
Does it ever even cross your mind? I want to have a drink, or I want to have that. Like even me, like, so I stopped pop for how long? Then I relapse. So some people, they relapse. But it's just, once you just have it once, like if I was to drink again, that's why I don't even try even once. Because I know relapse is serious. It's so hard to stop a habit. You just got to be focused. You have to be, you have to be committed.
Yeah.
If you want to stop any habit, you could stop anything you want to stop in life. It's a brain thing. It's mind over matter at the end of the day. So if I tell myself I'm going to stop doing this, I'm going to stop it.
Yeah.
And that's how my mind is conditioned. And if people, don't have that type of will, then you won't be able to defeat your habits.
Yeah. No, that's real talk. Can you give us a little bit of free game before we wrap up our conversation? Right. Just watching you and your bro and just the whole squad. Like, man, them have plaques, bro. Like, man, them are really doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? And I love seeing it. Give us some keys to the success in the music industry. At least one key.
I don't know. Just like, there's a lot of stuff that we could go. It just depends what you need. Like, what keys are you looking for?
Like if somebody wants to get a hit song, like even just get the one.
Honestly, with hit songs, that shit was just organic for us. That wasn't even like we picked it. Like, yeah, Canada Goose. Okay, you know what? How I pick my hit songs nowadays, or anyone's, I just play it for people. And then I just take a mental note of which one that everyone likes. Because there's going to be one that everyone says, yo, this is the one. Yeah. So if you just keep, if you play like 4 or 5 songs, you just run it. You see everyone gravitate into the one song, then to me, that's my hit. And that's how I do it, I just make sure, everyone's saying this is it. It has to be it. Everyone's gravitating to this one song. But there might be a song that you like so bad, no one even gravitates to it. But you swear it's a hit. That's not a hit.
Yeah.
Just because it's you that likes it, it's not a hit, brother.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that straight up.
It's the people that have to enjoy.
Because there's songs that I like, and there's songs that I don't even like that people like.
Yeah.
And I don't even like that song. Because you're an artist, you know what you put in to that song probably means more, or you're saying more stuff in that song that means a lot to you.
Yeah.
And that's why it's a hit to you. Or maybe you like the melody that you didn't do before. And people think, They didn't even see what you did there.
Yeah.
But you see what you did.
Yeah.
So that's all I could say for you. Don't think because you think it's a hit. You have to go off of what the people like and your fans and the people around you. So if you want to find a hit, just play it for a couple of people, probably 20, 30 people. That's why they have listening parties, right?
Yeah.
You come to the studio, play everything on the speakers, you know? So do that. Call a couple people to the studio, start playing some songs and see which ones they want to wheel back or which ones they want to hear again or which ones niggas want to jump on. Because Tory Lanez wanted to jump on Canada Goose.
On Canada Goose, yeah.
You know, he heard it, And that's just like Uzi. Uzi picked 420. You send them a couple songs, they're going to pick the ones that they like.
Yeah.
That means it's a hit. That's their hit. Like, you know?
That's the one to go with. That's the one to go with. Nah, fam. No, we appreciate the game, bro. And, you know, last thing I have for you here, right? Who's next up with your crew and in Toronto, period? Who is next up?
You know, it's Baby2 out of us, you know? We're still trying to get behind. We're trying to get behind Baby2 right now, you know? We're still trying to push J-Neat, you know? All the men over there. Talib just came home, so he's probably going to go crazy. But the next two up, the young ones are Keyzie and Baby2. That's who niggas are getting behind. I seen there's the next artist. What's the BCF artist that the man have over there? Oh, Bona 16. Is that right? There's him. I don't know. I just see it around, you know?
Yeah.
I see the man post blue flag activity. We'll all go with him.
You forgot?
No, I'm just saying there's a lot of kids rapping out there, so they're on the up and coming. But you know, we're still trying to push J-Neat. A lot of people in the hood feel like J-Neat's the best since Houdini's gone. You know, rest in peace, Houdini.
Free Burner too. Free Burner.
And then Burner's there.
Yeah.
Talib's trying to make a comeback. I'm just here trying to push the agenda and, you know, try to be out there for them.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. But and out the city, I don't even see no one making no noise out here. I won't even lie to you. There's no new people came on scene. It's all the old people.
Yeah.
No one's making no new moves. You tell me who's new that's making noise. Name an artist. You're on the internet. Who should I look out for?
Making noise, like
who should I look out for? Who's gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, I just got put on to Baby2 like a few months ago, right?
Okay.
There's a new young buck that I see that's getting a lot of motion right now. Haji Basto, I've seen him, right? But as far as like a lot of other, that's a really good question, fam. There's some women that are starting to do their thing, but like every time I try to draw for a name, they've been around for a few years already. Like new, it's hard to come by these days.
That's going hard. That's what I'm saying. So
who's
even going hard? So that's what I'm trying to say. So you can't even ask me that question because I'm asking you that question. You're not even giving me no answers.
Yeah. I'd have to go through my catalog to see who we've spoken about.
And you're on the internet.
Yeah.
And you're listening to these. This is your job to study these.
Yeah.
And you're telling me there's no one new that I should look out for?
Like brand new, it's hard for me to draw names.
So is that a good thing in the city or a bad thing?
Listen, fam, I've already had my rants about the way that the city's like it's not leveling up the way it used to. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I told you, niggas are comfortable, they're stagnant, they're not committed, they're not consistent. There's a lot of things that go into this game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's do these want it? They don't want it like how these kids wanted it in 2015 to 2018.
Yeah.
And we talked about that.
Yeah.
That's the prime time.
Yeah.
That was the peak of Toronto. That's when everyone was watching. That's when niggas were coming out with hits.
Yeah.
Canada Goose, Novocaine, Priceless, Wass Gang, My Team, 456, Late Nights, Backseat. Hits. Plaques
Everything
right
touching
now.
Millions, yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
The man, I'm not even talking about the city. I'm just talking for us.
Yeah.
That's when the man we're getting hits and plaques. I don't even see niggas getting plaques and hits after that. The only plaques and hits we got after that was Blackberry Zap, Attachments, and those things, Head Tap. But like those songs never really had an impact on the city. only attachments did. It was on every radio. It was on Chum. It was on the big one. So that's the last one. But for Head Tap and Blackberry Zap to go gold without even having that impact on the city, that's how you know Sony's working.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? That's the machine.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Attachments was gonna go regardless. It's a hit. Yeah. You didn't need Sony for Attachments.
It's a good song. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't need Sony for Canada Goose for Novocaine. But you needed Sony for Head Tap and Blackberry Zap. And those, and you know what's so crazy? I'm gonna credit Sony. They're the ones that got us those features. Majority of our features we get ourselves. Yeah. There's probably 3-4 of them that they got for us. And that was Head Tap. They put us in with Sleepy Hollow in them. And then Jack Boy. And then they put Coileray on Attachments. That's their project. Other than that, we have features with everybody. And that's just off the muscle and off the strength and off the network and us networking. And that's why we do a lot of traveling. You can't just stay in your city. You got to be moving around. You got to meet people. You got to open doors. And when people say come, you got to be there. Yeah. You know, who would I be if I only stayed in Driftwood? Who would I be if I only stayed in Jane and Finch? Yeah. Who would I be if I only stayed in Toronto? Who would I be if I only stayed in Canada? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, one, I don't think we'd be having this convo because you'd just be a street guy. I interview guys who work in the industry or make music, right? I'm just, hey, you know, you out there in the street, they go, let's go have a conversation. It don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. We got to push the city. Like, look, me pushing brands. This is my brand. This is my brand. This is our brand. This is Trap Suits. These are brands. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could come drippy all day. I get drippy. I put this shit on. But at the end of the day, on a regular day, you're going to see me pushing my niggas' brands. And they're going to be like, oh, shit, that tracksuit's hard. Who's that? It'll be a Trelano tracksuit. Or it'll be a fucking 13 Summers tracksuit. Or it'll be like, you know, one of my favorite brands that no one knows that I wear is like Original Citizens. My homie's brand, hard. You know? Yeah. But I like the material quality. I'm big on quality. Quality over quantity any day. You know? Yeah. So basically, he has the best quality. You know, I like goodies. The guy behind him has style. So that's why he'll put that together. And who else is out there? What's other brands? We have Trap Suits, 13 Summer, Goodies. Who else?
I just said Goodies.
Goodies? Yeah, Goodies. We going hard. All the men will be wearing Goodies.
Man, I need to get me. Y'all need to send me on a 1-2 care package,
send you a Goodies care package.
Extra large, fam. You get drippy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling them, there's Chilano, and then there's Nishi. Them niggas, I know you probably heard of Nishi.
Yeah, I got a Nishi hat.
Yeah, Nishi hat. So we got to push these brands. There's Nice. There's a lot of Toronto brands that we got to get behind and push them so that we could have brands to bang out with, like Trap Star. Those are my dogs, Leaf and Trap Star over there in London, you know?
Yeah, salute the villain who's I'm wearing right now.
See? There's a lot of street that came up that's behind Trap Star. That's the street, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That street like us been pushing since the early 2000s. They think like the brands just happen overnight. Brands been pushed. And niggas been street niggas and niggas see come up. Just like that Gumbo nigga just started pushing his Gumbo brand with his weed. If you hear his backstory, he been in the New York selling weed, doing other hustles or selling other shit. Yeah. Just being a hustler. You know? So you just gotta be a hustler. The niggas behind this brand been hustling since the 90s. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. They just converted that hustle into something else, into a legitimate hustle. You know, you convert that energy. Because like I said, I'm big on energy, and you got to transition your energy. Because, you know, we have so much energy, right? And then if you put it into something negative, what do you think it equals? What do you think your outcome is going to be?
Negative.
It's going to be negative. Yeah. Now, if you put it into something positive, your outcome is going to be positive. Yeah. Whether you win or lose, it's still going to be positive. Whether you win or lose in a negative, it's still going to be negative. Yeah. You could still win. You could still go flip someone right now and get away with it, but it was still something negative. Or you could go flip someone and then end up doing 25 to the life. You lost. You crashed out, But at the end of the day, that's where you took your energy and you put it in.
Yeah.
And those things are not easy to do, brother. You know, it takes a lot of energy to do these things. So if you have energy to do that, you have a lot of energy to do something positive. Because there's just a lot of people that just sit on their couch with no energy and they're just wasting away. And they're just doing nothing and nothing and nothing because they have no energy.
Yeah.
So you got to cherish the people that have abundance of energy, and you got to help those people transition it into the right thing. And then you'll get a nice outcome.
No, that's jewelry right there, fam.
That's just how it goes.
Yo, fam. We got Bundog in the building. We got Baby2. We got Keyzie in the building. Before we get out of here, I just want to give a quick salute to the sponsors once again. Big salute to Diamond Club. Kept me toasty through this whole interview. You know what I'm saying? Hit them up on their Instagram page, Diamond Club _Canada. And also Steamin' Hot Grabber. Thank you to Steamin' Hot Grabber for the grabber. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Steamin' Hot Grabber. I think I'm going to take us out the same way that we came through with this right here. I want to make sure that we get the end of this verse. Bundog in the motherfucking building. Oh, Instagrams, all that. Give me all y'all Instagrams, anywhere where y'all want me to find you.
Okay. You can find me on BFR Bundog. You can find my music on the Blue Feather channel. And I'm about to drop an album before the year is done. Or mixtape, whatever you want to call it. I think I'm going to call it Back from Hell. Or maybe Do You Believe? Because I don't know if they believe yet. I've been trying to show them. So I'm just going to ask them that question if they believe. And then probably come with the part 2 or some shit like that, you know? But that's what I got going on. And I have Rush Hour coming out with YG. Shout out my YG. Go follow him on the gram, YG35.
Yes, sir.
And follow all the members. Robin Banks, Tall Up Twins, Berna, Houdini, Pressa Armani, Baby2, At 3. You just gotta follow all the members.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? FB, follow all the man. And who else is out there? Big Bills. Let's follow all the members that be rap shit, you know? That's just pretty much it.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna take us out here actually with Expendables. Big salute to YG. Let's get it, man.
We love hip hop.